Jay here, and I'm just down checking on the boat. It's November. We've had a lot of rain lately, so I just come down. I come down every so often, every week or 2 weeks, and check on her and just make sure things are good. I've got a little bit of water coming in at one spot over in this area. I haven't quite ironed out where that's coming from. I've been trying to figure that one out. And then I'll start trying to do other work on this boat. Probably not until, well, maybe in starting December. But we've got a compression issue with this boat, and it's in this beam on the bulkhead. So we have the bulkhead here, and then this beam can compress. And I think it's hard to know. Like, you look at it and you go, okay, it seems like it's worse. I don't know if it's worse or not. But this is it. I'll get a close up here, and let me get a light on it. So you can really see that that thing has got some compression there. The bottom of that beam is got a weird angle on it, and it's kind of bulging out. This is a beam that is often rebuilt on these. So to start on that, I need to get all this headliner material off. This is tongue and groove wood, and I'm finding that this is going to really make it difficult to do any kind of work on the boat having this headliner in. So I'm going to start taking this out and save it, because I do like it. Between this bulkhead and the next one, these boards don't go through. So I'm going to open up this area in here and take this out and start to learn about how this is all going to come out. I've taken out some so far. It was actually a little bit difficult to get it started, but now that it's started, they do seem to come out okay. I'm going to label these so I can put them back in the same order. This is how far I got opening this up. So our first look. Kind of curious about this staining, and looking for any signs of damage in the deck. So anyway, so far. Okay, it's a different day. It's the next day. So I came back to the boat and just to do a little bit more work. So I did get more of the sealing out of here, the headliner. So that's as far as I've gotten. These middle ones I can't get out. The compression here has gotten to a point, and this has been this way for a long time, where the door is actually under some strain here. So this door can't open. And so this piece here, which covers up the connectors to the mast wiring, I assume, is stuck. I can't get that out. And I can't open or close the door. So what I need to do next time I come, I'm going to bring up like a jack, and then I'm going to bring a jack, and I'm going to bring a 2x4 or something. I'm going to basically kind of take the pressure off. And I'm going to leave that 2x4 here once it's in place, because I think it'll need it. I'm worried about this door having carried the load. If I take this door out, that I might get some additional sagging. So if I shore this up just for temporary, take the pressure off of this, I can get this out, I can take the door off and get these off, and then open up the area more. The plan is to have the mast pulled sometime in I don't know when, March, maybe February, I don't know. So anyway, it's just trying to open this up to get a look at it. Let's see. It's a different day, and I'm going to try and play around with lifting this beam on the bulkhead. So what I'm going to do, I've got a plywood plate down here, and these are 2 blocks off of a 2x3. I'm going to put a jack next to this block, on this block, and then use another piece of wood to take pressure off of up here, and then I will cut the rest of this 2x3 to fit to give it support, and then I'll take the jack out, and that should take the pressure off the door, so I can get the rest of this area opened up. So we're going to see how well this all works. Okay. So this jack is the only one I have. It's clearly way kind of overkill. But that's not a problem. But I definitely want to go easy as I'm trying this. I'll just grab 2x6, and I'm going to make this go just a little bit higher. Turn this a little bit. So I just took the pressure off, so it's just on there. I mean, it's pretty solid, but we'll see if that did anything for this door. It does seem like there's more movement in there. I think I'll try a little bit more. I'm going to try that. Good, I do not want to break anything here. Let's see here. It's still pretty tight. I think maybe it's because I'm carrying the front part of the beam, not the back. So maybe I should reposition this thing or do a shim or something so it hits both. Let's try that. So I got this box off of here, which covered all these connections for the mast. I think it was really stuck on there. I had a couple of screws, I undid those, and then it just didn't want to let go. So it looks like maybe one of those screws had broken off. That's probably what the deal was. So now, I had to remove my temporary post because I need to open this door, and the door wouldn't open. It was pinching right there. So I'm going to move these and then open the door, take it off, take this piano hinge off, and then lift this back up and then put my temporary brace in here just for good measure. I don't actually think I need it now that I have it open, but I think I'll just do it anyway because I think there was a lot of pressure on this door. So anyway, we'll keep going. If I ever had this door open, so it's only about open or closed, depending on how you look at it. So it fills up this area between the head and the main salon. I think we're going to take these doors out anyway and go with some kind of a curtain. Just, I think having soft finishes in here is maybe a little better. So I'm going to go down and take all these screws off. That's my next order of business. Like, there's a bunch of screws that aren't even in there. Oh, all right. Out of time for today. Got this temporary brace in here. It's a 2x3, so that will help carry the load. And then on the other side, I've now been able to get rid of all the sealing material. There was that box up here that this wood box was covering all these connections, so I was able to get that out. And so here's all the old connections for nav lights and old radar that was up there. Probably wind instruments, which don't work now. So when the mast comes off, all these things will be disconnected, and these cables will go with the mast. The cables from here down will stay here, and then I'll get to redo all that as I'm working on this beam. But this is the beam in here. It definitely has termite damage in it. There's compression there. That's kind of a hollow section right there. I did dig out a whole bunch of stuff about a year ago, termite damaged wood, and filled it with epoxy and then put this over it just for kind of, I don't know, I don't think it really made a huge difference, but it made a difference, at least in my mind. So this whole beam is going to need to be replaced. So that's the goal here. Made good progress. So I can actually start thinking about pulling the mast off, which I won't do until the new year. But at least I can start thinking about it. I can start calling around. Rocky Point here can probably do it, and that's right here. So that'd be nice. Anyway, out of time for today, so that's as far as I've gotten. I'm gonna kind of clean things up and go home. All right, sail on.